Listen, don't be scared. I will take it easy on you. But there's got to be somebody back there that 50 years from now.
Well, apparently, someone may have accepted this challenge.
See who it is?
Let me talk. Now, wait a minute. Hold on here. I know you didn't call me a punk. So I'm talking this way too. I didn't call you a punk, kid. I called you a loser. You're the loser. You can fight the way.
World Championship Wrestling, WCW, ceased operations in 2001 and was purchased by WWE. Any discussion of John Cena joining WCW is purely hypothetical and for entertainment purposes only. After our last video on John Cena, hundreds of you have been asking the same question. Should John Cena join World Championship Wrestling now that he's retired from WWE?
Oh, Rock left 80s. Tonight comes to Columbus behind Rikishi. I'll tell you, Rikishi what life means to it.
Keisha, when that bell rings, shot to the
About to shut his mouth.
Oh, that's the granite edge.
That granite behind.
Drinking that really. Oh, this ain't smart. It's an MO. John, that's Rikishi on the road.
Rey Mysterio.
That's my rat king.
And look at Jeff.
I thought it was his
This is come Monday and SmackDown with a go behind.
Now, before we go any further, let me give you some context. World Championship Wrestling, or WCW, was one of the biggest wrestling promotions in history. Founded by media mogul Ted Turner in 1988, WCW went toe-to-toe with WWE during the legendary Monday Night Wars. From 1996 to 1998, WCW actually beat WWE in the ratings for 83 straight weeks. They had stars like Hulk Hogan, Sting, Goldberg, and created the revolutionary New World Order storyline. But here's the catch, and this is important. WCW shut down in 2001. WWE purchased all of WCW's assets for $4.3 million, and the promotion ceased to exist over 20 years ago. So when you're asking if John Cena should join WCW after his December 2025 retirement, we need to have a serious conversation about what that really means. Is it even possible? What are you actually asking for? And why are so many of you so passionate about this idea? All right, let's address the elephant in the room. I know many of you are excited about the possibility of seeing John Cena in World Championship Wrestling, but here's the thing. WCW doesn't exist anymore.
I am a 10-time world champion. I made a mistake, taking you lightly. It will never happen again.
I'm one of those folks that don't like you, but I do respect you. And as a 10-time champion, I should learn from you. Last week, you pedigreed me in the middle of this ring. You want to try to make that same mistake again?
There we go. Hey, whoa. Hold on a minute. At WrestleMania, I destroyed a hardcore maniac. I was the star of WrestleMania. I destroyed Mick Foley. At Backlash, whether it's you, John, whether it's you, Triple H, I will be.
I came out here, I got a phone call from the old man, and he informed me, you think you can beat us both? Because you're going to get your shot. Tonight, it's going to be Edge, and you going to go up against me and my partner, John Cena.
This is crap. Bye, whatever.
World Championship Wrestling was shut down back in 2001. That's right, over 20 years ago. The company was purchased by WWE for just $4.3 million, and all of its championships, video library, and assets became property of WWE. Now, John Cena officially retired from in-ring competition in December 2025 after losing to Gunther at Saturday night's main event. His 26-year career came to an end, but he signed a 5-year contract to remain with WWE as a brand ambassador.
We're not waiting at all. Us Batista. Look at this. I saw him dragging Cena and Batista. King booked, and that is find a way to win in the tag team's return. Finley ripped in the corner. And the Fighting Irishman caught in midair. Oh, what a slap. Look at this. Finley launched into the top rope. Oh, Finley in trouble. Booker with a kick to the jaw. And Booker whipped into the corner. John Cena, Bulldog. Champion starting to fire up. King Booker 5-knuckle shuffle connecting. And a scepter right to the throat. Referee Nick Cena back to his feet, kick to the jaw. Here's the leprechaun in the ring. Oh, that's called a competitor. John Cena planning. Kick with a running power. A spear to King Booker. Spear to Finley. Piece to toasting Finley into the king. Jaw. King Booker. He just kicked Finley. Double cross. Ducked out of the way. And Finley runs. Didn't take long. All hell broke loose. Finley to, look at that. Steel chair to the Batista. Chair off Finley. Becoming a one-on-one battle. Batista planning. To rope. Batista bomb. Connecting. Leg. Batista and Cena. WWE champion. Yeah.
So when you're asking if Cena should join WCW, what you're really asking is, what if WCW still existed? What if there was another major wrestling promotion for Cena to go to? And honestly, that's a fascinating question worth exploring. Let's talk about what made WCW special, because understanding that helps us understand why fans are nostalgic for it. During the Monday Night Wars from 1996 to 1998, WCW actually defeated WWE in the ratings for 83 consecutive weeks. Think about that. They were the #1 wrestling promotion in America for over a year and a half. WCW revolutionized wrestling with the New World Order storyline featuring Hulk Hogan, Kevin Nash, and Scott Hall. They also created the legendary Cruiserweight division, which gave us amazing performers like Rey Mysterio, Chris Jericho, Eddie Guerrero, and Chris Benoit. The company took risks, pushed boundaries, and created some of the most memorable moments in wrestling history. Stars like Goldberg, Sting, Diamond Dallas Page, and Booker T became household names through WCW. But creative missteps, backstage politics, and the merger of AOL and Time Warner led to WCW's downfall. By 2001, it was events. Now, let's have some fun with a hypothetical. What if WCW had survived and was still around today as a major competitor to WWE? Would John Cena joining them make sense? Here's what's interesting. Throughout his WWE career, Cena was the face of the company for over a decade. He was the franchise player, the top merchandise seller, and the guy who carried WWE through the 2000s and 2010s.
The WWE title game, Triple H. Oh, sweet music! What in the world? I told you, King! I told you! H is out of the game. Shawn Michaels has eaten. Backs. After what we just saw. Because I love it. Cena, fisherman suplex. Put Cena. Pedal to take one of the members of DX out of the equation. John Cena to be in Survivor Series last year. Look at this. Could be over here. And Michaels out. Inside the Verizon Center. The WWE Universe. Oh, nobody home. And look at Shawn Michaels. Takes out Cena.
If you ever mention my wife's name again, this goes from business to personal faster than you can run, and it won't be about the belt anymore, because I'm going to rip your eyes out of your head and piss on your single-digit IQ brain.
CM Punk is back, and he's not holding anything back. The best in the world just returned to Monday Night Raw and absolutely destroyed Braun Breaker on the microphone in what might be the most brutal promo of 2024. And if you think that's intense, wait until you hear Braun Breaker's response on social media. If you ever mention my wife's name again, this goes from business to personal, faster than you can run. And it won't be about the belt anymore, because I'm going to rip your eyes out of your head and piss on your single-digit IQ brain.
And speaking of dimes, if you ever mention my wife's name again, this goes from business to personal faster than you can run, and it won't be about the belt anymore, because I'm going to rip your eyes out of your head and piss on your single-digit IQ brain.
Today we're breaking down everything that went down on Raw, the history behind this explosive feud, and what we can expect when these two collide on January 5th for the World Heavyweight Championship. So hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and let's get into it. Alright, let's set the scene. CM Punk has been missing from WWE programming for the last 2 weeks since Survivor Series War Games. And if you watch that match, you know exactly why. Braun Breaker pinned CM Punk to secure the victory for the Vision, but he didn't do it alone. Bronson Reed, Drew McIntyre, Logan Paul, and a mysterious masked man all played their part in taking down the World Heavyweight Champion.
Oh, what? You're 47! What are you gonna do? Your gear! Not even in your gear! And you're 40! Not even I'll kick your ass!
Oh yeah, you're done. You're done.
You guys are 100 years old! Fine!
So last night on Raw, Punk finally made his return, and he had a lot to say. Right from the jump, Punk revealed that WWE's medical team hadn't cleared him for in-ring action or travel after the brutal War Games match, but being sidelined, that just gave him time to sit at home and watch Braun Breaker run his mouth for 2 straight weeks. And let me tell you, Punk was not happy about what he heard. Last week, Breaker came out and delivered one of the most disrespectful promos we've seen in a while. He bragged about pinning Punk with ease, called him a soft-ass bitch, and even had the audacity to mention AJ Lee, Punk's wife. He claimed he wanted the 2011 version of CM Punk, that pipe bomb era Punk that set the wrestling world on fire.
When you're on your ass looking up at the lights and I'm standing over you and they announce me as the new heavyweight champion of the world, you will look into my eyes with your beady, stupid face and realize you are not even close to the badass Braun Breaker, the real best in the world!
Well, be careful what you wish for, Braun, because you just got him. Now let's talk about this promo, because this was vintage CM Punk at his absolute best. Punk came out firing on all cylinders and held nothing back. He started by calling Braun Breaker, and I quote, a cross-eyed Neanderthal Nepo baby.
Braun Breaker, you cross-eyed Neanderthal Nepo baby.
Yeah, he went there. Punk wasn't just targeting Breaker's in-ring abilities, he went after his entire lineage. For those who don't know, Braun Breaker is the son of Rick Steiner and the nephew of Scott Steiner, 2 WWE legends known as the Steiner brothers. But Punk? He didn't show any respect for that legacy. He straight up said, I understand that brains don't exactly run in your family.
And I understand that brains don't exactly run in your family.
But it gets even more savage. Punk reminded everyone that yes, Breaker pinned him at War Games, but he needed help from multiple people to do it. He destroyed Breaker's claim that he did it with ease, saying, you can't handle 2025 CM Punk without a lot of help from your friends.
You can't handle 2025 CM Punk without a lot of help from your friends.
Then Punk dropped some real wisdom. He talked about how many times he stood across the ring from talented wrestlers who were hyped up too much, too soon. Wrestlers who were called generational talents and can't miss prospects only to crumble under pressure. And he warned Braun Breaker that he's walking down that same path, especially with Paul Heyman in his corner. Punk said, and I'm paraphrasing here, you can ask Paul Heyman how many times he took a talent with potential and gassed him up too much too soon, only to watch them wilt under those bright lights. That's a not-so-subtle reference to Heyman's history of aligning himself with the next big thing, from Brock Lesnar to countless others who came in. That right there, that's a line you don't cross. Punk made it crystal clear. Keep his wife's name out of your mouth, or this goes from a championship match to something much, much darker. Now, Punk didn't just come out to talk trash. He also laid down the challenge for their January 5th match at the first Raw of 2026. And the way he did it? Absolutely brilliant. Punk told Breaker, I would tell you to show up alone, I would challenge you to test yourself one-on-one against the best in the world, but I know you won't do it. And it's not because you don't have the balls, it's because you don't have the heart. You don't have the belief in yourself it takes to carry this company on your shoulders and wear this gold.
I would tell...
Ouch, that's not just an insult. That's questioning everything Braun Breaker claims to be. But Punk didn't stop there. He told Breaker to bring everyone, Paul Heyman, The Vision, Bronson Reed, Logan Paul, the mysterious masked man, the National Guard, everyone. And then he said, hell, I want you to call up your dumb father and his dumber brother Scott. Bring them to Brooklyn. The crowd exploded when he said that. Punk straight up called Rick and Scott Steiner dumb and dumber. That's disrespectful with a capital D. But wait, there's more.
It's Dumb and Dumber.
Punk then referenced one of the most legendary and hilariously bad promos in wrestling history, Scott Steiner's infamous Steiner Math promo. For those who don't know, it's this wild, rambling promo where Steiner tries to calculate his odds of winning a match using bizarre, nonsensical math. It's become a meme in the wrestling community, so Punk, being the genius he is, ended his promo by saying, "Even with Steiner Math, GTS equals 1, 2, 3. You lose, I win, and still heavyweight champion of the world, the best in the world, CM Punk." And a promo, ladies and gentlemen, chef's kiss. Now, after a promo like that, how do you respond? Well, Braun Breaker took to Twitter X to fire back at CM Punk, and while we don't have the exact tweet yet, you can bet it's going to be spicy. Breaker tweeted something along the lines of, "January 5th, I'm taking that title, and there's nothing Punk can do about it. Bring your pipe bombs, bring your excuses, bring your ego. I'm bringing violence." And still, the future is now. Or maybe he went even harder. Old man talking about 2011 like it matters. This is 2025. Your time is done. I'm not just taking your title, I'm taking your legacy. See you in Brooklyn, champ. Whatever Breaker said, you know he's not backing down. This man pinned CM Punk at War Games, and whether he had help or not, he's got all the momentum heading into this title match. The question is, can he do it again? Can he actually beat CM Punk one-on-one for the World Heavyweight Championship?
Please give me the old CM Punk, because I want to beat the greatest superstar to ever lace a pair of boots. Because if I don't get that version of CM Punk, I'm gonna destroy you. I'm gonna send you to the hospital. I'm gonna Braun break you. I'm gonna take your world